The first thing I thought of when I woke up today was, oh my goodness, what have I done? Who would want to listen to what I had to say? And then I stopped myself. This is exactly why I'm doing this experiment. To lean into the lie that I am not allowed to use my voice, and to speak the truth that I am worthy of being listened to. Today's struggle was deactivating my Instagram account. There were so many things running through my head as I attempted to do this. And the more I failed, the more I felt ready to give up. Even after I was finally able to do it, I had to sit with myself for a few minutes to let it sink in. I thought of all the people that would look for me, who might take offense if they saw they couldn't search me. It felt like a breakup from a toxic relationship. And all these thoughts gave me new insight into exactly why I wanted to deactivate Instagram in the first place. On the one hand, I must think pretty highly of myself when it comes to being searchable, or for people to take time out of their day just to see what I was up to. But on the other hand, the negative self-talk kept asking, realistically, who would actually look for me? I'm not important to anyone. This all-or-nothing mindset is a telltale sign of the affective disorder that I've been managing most of my life. And for anyone consciously wanting to improve their own mental health and well-being, sometimes finding that balance is really difficult when you are so caught up in what other people think. This is why I don't believe in first impressions anymore. Some of the best relationships I've had have come from pretty crappy starts. And some of the most toxic ones started when I was all impressed. If you watched my intro video, it would have probably crossed your mind that I wasn't making much of an effort. But when you set the bar really low, you can't really disappoint anyone. And I guess in a way I was just scared I was gonna disappoint myself. But I do clean up nicely. Here I am in all my made up glory. My face aside though, everyone's entitled to a good day and a growth day. On this first day of the Lunar New Year, I am manifesting good things in 2022. However, I'm beginning to think that this experiment is going to see a fair bit of growth days. Today I wanted to break down the 3 questions I'm going to be asking every day for the next 40 days. But before I get into that, I wanted to explain why I wanted to start vlogging. This is mainly to find my voice. A lot of people who know me to be extroverted and outspoken, but a lot has changed over the past 2 years thanks to COVID. And I think now I just want to find my voice again, and be able to not live in fear anymore. And it's no longer about whether anyone will listen so much as it is to be able to speak up. So the 3 questions I'm going to be answering for the next 40 days are: number 1, what are my intentions for the day? I think it's important to be intentional, not just with yourself, but with the relationships that you have and how you carry yourself throughout the day. Setting your intentions, whatever that looks like, whether it's to offer everything that you're going to go through for a friend, or to really be present in the moment to who you're talking to instead of being like half-heartedly listening on your phone, will really change, I think, yourself and other people. Because when you're intentional, you're showing up. So the second question is, how do I feel today? Figuring out how you feel with a guided form of examination, especially of your conscience, will help find out what the root cause is of what your feelings are, as opposed to just reacting to everything in your environment. And I feel like that's been really useful for me. But ultimately, I'm asking myself all these questions because there's so much noise in the world now and in my mind. If there's one thing I want to gain from this, it's to be able to stay grounded in the fact that I don't have to live in noise. I don't have to live in noise. That's all I want. To just like not be in the noisy environment in my mind. And the last question is, what is one thing I learned today? And to celebrate the small wins. So whether it's figuring out how to use a camera or to relearn things, I think that's also very important. When you experience everything with wonder, when you experience everything with gratitude, just that shift in your perspective makes all the difference in how you think and feel and behave. So here's a question for you. What do you want more space for in your life? I'm Dia and I don't have an outro. And is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Thanks, babe.